Welcome guys to AM Excellence 95. It is 6:31 in the AM on November 22nd. And as I said before, in 5 days from now, I'll be launching the AMX Fight Club. The AMX Fight Club, which I will post a link above this video today. I will post a link so you can click on it and figure out what the AMX Fight Club is. But basically, it's a way to take AM Excellence, these videos, and not just talk about it, but actually be about it. It is a framework. It is a blueprint for setting and pursuing your goals. It is a source of accountability. And it is for those people who have been following AM Excellence, who are, welcome Maggie, it is for those people who have been following AM Excellence, who appreciate the mindset and resonate with the mindset of pursuing excellence. And this will give you an opportunity to put pen to paper, boom, brick and mortar. I am going to pursue excellence. This is my framework. This is my blueprint. You can read more about it in the link above this video. And also another note, I will be uploading AMX100 is coming soon. I will be uploading starting at AMX100, I'll be uploading every AMX video to my podcast stream. So you will be able to listen to these if you happen to miss the live stream. I personally value the live stream. I love the live stream. I love doing it. I think it's awesome to be able to interact whenever I close the video, be able to respond on Facebook. I value that. However, if you're unable to watch it for some reason, you will be able to use your smartphone, the podcast app, the same app that you listen to my podcast, the same way. The AM Excellence videos will be within A Fighter's Mindset, the Spaniard podcast. So it'll kind of be, you watch it here, you watch it there, you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to consume it. So I appreciate y'all sticking with me, bearing with me in that development. You've all played a big role in helping me figure out what in the heck I'm going to do. So thank you. Now today's book, we're reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I am about halfway through it. And yesterday was called Factors of Leadership, and today is called You Reap What You Sow. So the chapter opens up with this quote. It says, "Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." That is fancy lingo to say you get what you earn. You get what you earn. You reap what you sow. My fourth element of excellence is living with accountability. You live with accountability. Don't blame, don't complain, don't make excuses. It is on you. Your success, your failure, your shortcomings, your successes, it is all on you. You reap what you sow. And he goes on to talk about the depression, because this was written in early 1900s. He talks about the depression, and he says, and it reinforces that idea of reaping what you sow. He says the depression happened for a reason, and he says that what do you say here? The cause of the depression is traceable directly to the worldwide habit of trying to reap without sowing. That the depression was caused by trying to take a shortcuts, not putting in the hard work. Three principles, three things that stem in my mind are hard work, values, and excellence. Hard work, values, and excellence. Hard work, there is no substitute for it. You get what you earn. Yes, there are times you may get lucky, you may win the lottery, but if you're playing the long game, and the long game is life, you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. And the second part of that, the values. Even if you find a way to cheat the system, even if you find a way to, a workaround that, I can, get without putting in the work. It's not staying true to values. It's not living a value-led life. And again, that's something I stand for. That's something that I think if every single one of us in this world stood for, a value-led life, we'd be in a much better spot than we are right now. And he goes on to say to tie up this idea of reaping what you sow. He says we are where we are and what we are because of our own conduct. We are where we are and what we are because of our own conduct. Extreme ownership. Live with accountability. Don't blame, complain, or make excuses. You are responsible for you. So he goes on, he's talking about, in this chapter, he's talking about marketing personal services. And the book is written from a business perspective, how to make money, Think and Grow Rich. He's actually talking about growing rich, accumulating money. But the principles, just as a fighter's mindset principles apply to the UFC as they do to your daily life, the principles in Think and Grow Rich, yes, they apply to making money, but they also apply to forming a rich life, a happy, fulfilled, balanced, rich life. And one of the things he talks about here, he says he's talking about marketing personal services. So marketing yourself as a person, literally, actually in business. But this is really applicable. I look at what I'm doing, what you're listening to, as a very holistic approach. So my goal is to be a very well-balanced person, well-intentioned, goal-driven, focused person. And so in essence, we're all marketing ourselves. We're all leading let's put this, we are all leading ourselves. So he gives this three-part system for assessing, or kind of a guide for marketing your personal services. And I would turn that into in marketing yourself, in how you live, in leading yourself. And he calls it the QQS formula, the QQS formula. And like I said, this is talking about business, but apply it to yourself and in your actions today as you go to work, whether it's in school, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a coach, whether you're a politician, whatever you are, an entrepreneur. The QQS formula. The first one is quality. Quality of service shall be construed to mean the performance of every detail in connection with your position in the most efficient manner possible. Are you producing something of quality? Are you becoming better on a daily basis? Are you putting forth your best effort? What my parents taught me is do the best you can in everything you do and inspire other people to do the same. Are you doing that? Is your life, is your day led by quality? Ask yourself that answer. Ask yourself that question. The second part of that is quantity. Quantity of service shall be understood to mean the habit of rendering all the service of which you are capable at all times. Quantity. Are you doing the most? Not just quality. Are you doing the best that you possibly can? But are you doing the most? At the end of the day, is your gas tank on E? Every morning I get up early. Every day I bust my butt. Every night when I go to bed, my gas tank is just about on empty, if not on empty. And if you're having trouble sleeping, this is just a little side note here. If you have trouble sleeping at night, people say I want to go to bed earlier. I want to go to bed earlier. Start getting up earlier. No matter what time you go to bed tonight, get up tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning. You're going to pass out at 9 o'clock and you're going to shut your eyes and you're going to sleep like a baby. So are you doing the most with your day? Quality, putting forth your best effort, and that's going to have a ripple effect to other people around you. Quantity, are you doing the most you can with your day, with your energy on a daily basis? And the last one is spirit, right? And this is a simple one, back to the energy bus. Spirit. The Energy Bus, a book by John Gordon that we just read. Spirit of service shall be construed to mean the habit of agreeable, harmonious conduct which will induce cooperation from associates and fellow employees. So it's basically just having energy, just being a good person. And he goes on to say, and think about this in your own life. If someone has an infectious energy, if someone has a contagious personality, you want to be around them. You want them to be on your team. In my book and in my life, I talk about Don Messing, my strength coach who passed away several years ago. And Don had the most infectious voice and personality from the second that you call his gym No Limits to when you talk to him on the phone to when you see him get up at 4:30 in the morning and kayak and mountain bike and train people and love his wife and just he had so much stinking energy and passion for life that it made me want to be around him. Be that person. Every one of us can be Don Messing. every single one of us can be done messing, because it doesn't require anything. It doesn't require money. It doesn't require a big house. It doesn't require a nice car. It doesn't require anything. It just requires you to have spirit, the S, quality, quantity, and spirit. And he goes on to say that quality and quantity are great, but spirit is the factor. Spirit is the factor. People want to be around people who are energetic. People want to be around people who have spirit, who have a positive mindset. They want to be around those people. So if you're sitting there thinking, woe is me, I don't have this, I don't have that, just freaking smile. Just freaking smile and make people feel good, and you'll see how that ripple effect will increase the positivity in your life. Now, I want to talk about just a few of these before we start to wrap it up. So in this chapter, he talks about, they're called the 30 major causes of failure. 30 major causes of failure. I'm not going to go into more than probably 2 or 3 of them. But Napoleon Hill, this book, Think and Grow Rich, it spans from 20 years of interviewing thousands of the most successful people in the world, and he deduced all these lessons and principles from that work. So essentially, he asked questions for 20 years to the most successful people ever. It's honestly, it's kind of like a podcast today. It's as if he podcasted for 20 years, interviewing successful people, and then deduced their answers into a book. So I just want to give you some of the major causes of failure so you can ask yourself where you stand, where they stand in your life. Lack of a well-defined purpose in life. There is no hope of success for the person who does not have a central purpose. Lack of a well-defined purpose in life. What is your well-defined purpose in life? And again, comments, feedback, putting it all out there is greatly appreciated. So don't hesitate to tell me or to tell the other listeners, what is your well-defined purpose in life? Or do you not have it? My well-defined purpose in life is to inspire people. That is what I want to do. That's what I love doing. I love living. I love learning. I love teaching. I love inspiring people. That's what I do. That's what my energy, my breath is spent doing on a daily basis. What is your well-defined purpose? Because if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there. Your well-defined purpose is your GPS in life. Moving on. Lack of self-discipline. Lack of self-discipline. Self-discipline, like the spirit that we're talking about, is not something for the other guy. It is for you, and it is within your grasp. Self-discipline. Do you have the discipline to do what you need to do on a daily basis? I just recorded an episode of A Fighter's Mindset, the Spaniard podcast, and we were talking about discipline. Discipline and consistency pay dividends. In Jocko Willink's book, he says discipline equals freedom. Think of this. Do you want to get up early in the morning? Probably not. Do you want to eat healthy foods? Probably not. Do you want to train on a regular basis? Probably not. Why? Because that stuff is hard. But listen to this. Discipline equals freedom. Once you commit yourself to have the discipline to get up early, to have the discipline to only eat certain foods on the weekend or only drink sugary drinks on the weekend, once you have that discipline, which is the upfront, this is terrible, it sets you free. Because then you know, I can do absolutely anything that I need to do. Because I have the discipline, I have my life structured in a way that I have the discipline to do what I need to do when I need to do it, that it then opens up this whole, like, there's no pressure because I know I can do anything. So process that idea of self-discipline. Procrastination. And I see some of these comments coming in. I really appreciate them, and I am going to get to them as soon as we finish up this video. Procrastination. Stop planning. Stop planning. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Stop waiting for the perfect situation. Stop waiting for blah, 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 blah. Just stinking do. It's never going to be perfect. Just stinking do. You'll figure it out. You'll get by. Just do. Ready, fire, aim. The way that, don't do it, don't jump off a cliff, so to say. You've got to live your life in a way. You've got to read every day. You've got to learn every day. You've got to ask questions every day. You've got to train every day. You've got to eat the right things every day. And once you do that every day, you're ready, fire, aim. We'll touch on We'll touch on one more. A perfect one to wrap this video up. The wrong selection of associates in business. The wrong selection of associates in business. With whom do you surround yourself? With whom do you surround yourself? Not just business, but life. Who are you spending your time with? Who are you listening to? Who are you hearing? Who are you learning from? What are you absorbing? All of these things play such an unbelievably important role in your development. Just that, the wrong selection of associates, let's just say in life. With whom are you surrounding yourself? I'm going to wrap it up there at 6:46. Tying on that, with whom are you surrounding yourself? I'm going to post the link for the AMX Fight Club, which is going to go live on Sunday, but I'm going to post it above this video. And consider that, how important is it for you to surround yourself with like-minded people, to surround yourself with those people who are committed and dedicated to pursuing excellence? And that is what the AMX Fight Club is about. I've done a lot of thinking, a lot of strategizing, a lot of planning, and the AMX Fight Club will give you an opportunity to do just that. It'll give you an opportunity, and it's not going to break the bank, trust me, to surround yourself with other like-minded people. It'll give you a blueprint for setting and pursuing your goals. And I'm honored to be a part of it, and I'm looking forward to the development of that community. So click on the link above to check it out. Carpe diem, fight well. Hasta mañana for AM Excellence 96. Carpe diem, fight well.